friends, it's Nancy. So this is episode 8 of a Country Diary Christmas. Tonight we're going to make some faux postage. So we still have this little guy, right? And it's not much good for anything except maybe cutting out some pictures to make faux postage. So I made this little template by measuring a 7/8 by 7/8 inch square, and this one is 1 5/8 by 1 5/8. So I just cut that. So I am putting the template over this, the big template over this bird, and I'm just going to trace inside. And this little guy, trace him. And I guess that could be a big one. Okay. So, just cutting on the pencil line. Cut these little bits and pieces out. And my measurements, they don't necessarily mean anything. I mean, you could do a rectangular shape. The reason that I picked this size is because I actually have a die that makes postage stamp sized or shaped paper, but I'm going to show you both a different way as well. Okay. So if you want to grab a piece of this paper with words on it, just going to give this a little bit of ink. I'll give them all a little drink of ink. Okay. So if you have this die, you can glue the square onto it like that. But if you don't have that die, I'm just going to glue it right onto this. I'm going to let that set up for just a second while I'm going to be cutting around it with these Fiskars. I don't know, but you see it's called postal, and that's the shape, or the decorative cut that it makes. So the silly thing is in order to get it to go the right way, you have to cut backwards. So I'm just kind of eyeballing that. Maybe these are for lefties. I didn't like the way that cut, so I'm doing it again. I guess I'm going to do it backwards. Nobody will know but me. And then, you know, cut about 1/4 inch away from the edge of the image. Definitely need more ink. Guess that's the way it was. Put this little word here. Why not use it up? All right. I'm going to take a little more of the white off. I presume you can still get these kind of scissors. I know for sure I've seen them in thrift stores. In fact, I saw them in a thrift store today. They had a full set. It was in this wooden rack. It was a round wood rack, and it had, I don't know how many pairs of scissors in it. It was a terrible price. Okay. Oh, let's give this little guy a home. Should I do it on the scissor way again, or should I do the... got these made. I don't think you need to watch me cut. I was trying to think of other ways to do it, and I was wondering, like maybe sewing lines without any thread and then tearing along the perforations made by the sewing machine needle. I don't know. Okay, so I mean, these are nice the way they are. I think we need a cancellation stamp. Or I was also thinking like number stamps. So if you were, for example, doing a December daily, you could put the date there. So, you know, 14th of December or the 25th of December for Christmas Day. I have a couple of different cancellation stamps. This is Bow Bunny Press. I got this at Tuesday Morning for $2.99. Again, I'm terrible at stamping. This other one is a lot longer, and I believe this is, I think this is Tim Holtz. Maybe? This one kind of has a longer one. We're doing this one. I'm not using black. I'm going to use brown. This one I'm not going to stamp a cancellation on. I'm going to stitch around that one actually. Whoops, sorry. I touched the cord. I'm going to stitch around this one because I think it's such a great picture. I have one that's already done though, so that's how that looks. So, tonight we did some stamps. And we also did some postcards. This one I put 2 buttons on, and I thought these colors really matched the feathers on that bird. Here's one that I did on that blue card, and I did use a blue-green button. This one's got a really old button, so I hope you can see that. I'm going to keep working on some stamps here. When I was working on the envelope we did the other day, I messed it up totally, but there's some birds in here that I can not fussy cut, but use the template to cut out. I don't think I can do the mistletoe, but this I totally messed up. I blame the envelope maker. It can't possibly be my fault. This one I also stitched around too, so just if you're not a sewer, that's fine. I think they look equally nice without stitching, but it's just an added detail. So I hope you enjoyed watching this episode number 8 of a Country Diary Christmas. And again, if you did enjoy it, please share the video series with your other crafty friends or groups, and stay tuned because I'm not done yet. We've still got pages left. We've still got these pages left with these birds, and we still have these ones, and we still have the holly. So there's still projects to come. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.